This is the last week's video, and in this week's video, you will be doing lessons 58 and 60. So you only need to do 2 lessons instead of the 5. So be sure that you note that. In lesson 58 and 60, it's both a conglomeration of different types of documents that you've typed. So it's an in basket, so you're doing several different things. You still have 40 words per minute with 5 errors or less. That is the top amount that you should be able to type for 100% when you complete the course. So be sure that you note that. And then in lesson 60, because this is at the end of the course, and that's also what you'll be graded on for your timing for the final exam, it's 40 words a minute with 5 errors or less. Okay, so some examples of this week's. One of the things you'll type is an email, and you've already learned how to type those. You just start at the top and type a salutation. Hi, Brian. Emails are usually not quite as formal. Then you're going to insert a table. Now note on the table that you do have all of the grid lines showing, so you do want to do that. You have borders for all borders. Also note that they have resized the column width, so be sure that you do best fit for column widths or resize the column widths as instructed. Your name down there, and then your full name, email address, and your phone number. Again, this is an email. It's not quite as formal a document. The next thing in lesson 58 that you'll type is a memorandum. In memorandums, the headings, memo to, from, date, and subject are in all caps, and they are bolded. Notice the information that goes with them is left aligned, so you need to tab over enough so that it is aligned at the 1 inch mark. If you look up here, you'll see that on the ruler line. Memos are not indented. They do start at 2 inches, so you do need to change to single spacing and go to paragraph and take out before and after and change to single. And go down 6 times to start on 2 inches. You know you're on 2 inches down here. If you look down here, you'll see the 2 inches on line 6. Do not indent the paragraphs. Return twice in between paragraphs. The numerated items, the 1, 2, 3, those are indented. And you can use and should use enumerations to do that, your numbering, and it should also indent it for you when you do that. Replace the URS with your initials, and you'll be finished with that one. The next one in lesson 58 is a table. Be sure that your column widths are adjusted appropriately. Everything should fit on one line. Be sure your column headings are centered and also bold. The title and subtitle both go in the table. They go in that first cell. And notice that cell goes all the way across. In other words, you have merged the cells in the row 1. Also, be sure that you center the table, and you can do that if you go under Layout, Page Setup, and go out to the Layout tab, and notice Vertical Alignment, which is the up and down, is centered. And that's lesson 60. Okay, the next one is 4 things that you'll type in lesson or that was lesson 58, and this is lesson 60. This is a business letter that is block style. Everything's at the left. Notice. Change to single spacing, no before or after spacing. Start at 2 inches, so go down 6 times and type, then 4 times and type the inside or mailing address, return twice before the salutation and twice after, return twice between paragraphs, no indentions on paragraphs, use bullets for your bulleted items. You can find that up here on your home tab in your paragraph group. Sincerely, 4 times after sincerely, and be sure to replace yours with your initials. The next one is another email. Nothing new in that one that I haven't already just gone over. The next one is another memo. Again, nothing new in this one. Start at 2 inches, bold and caps the memo headings. The information should be left aligned at 1 inch, and you'll use some numbered items here as well. Replace URS with your initials. And the final thing is another table. So practice typing the table and centering it vertically. Be sure if you have any questions that you ask. The final exam will start on Monday, May the 9th, and end on Wednesday, May the 11th. That final exam is very similar to exam 2, except it'll add the few skills that we've learned in document processing since then. So in other words, you'll do a timed writing, and your goal is 40 words a minute with 5 errors or less. And then you will do a letter, a table, a memo, a report. So you'll have 3 of those documents to type. And you will do that in Greg Document Processing in the software. If you have any questions, be sure to email or call me. Thank you.